Ever wondered what really counts as processed food? We all know the term, but it might surprise you how much of what we eat falls into this category. From the innocent-looking granola bar to the jar of pickles in your fridge, processed foods are everywhere. But what does that really mean? Let's break it down. Let's start with the basics. Processed food refers to any food that has been altered from its original state. This can include anything from simple cooking to more complex methods like freezing, canning, drying, or adding preservatives. Essentially, if it's been changed in any way before you eat it, it's considered processed. But not all processing is created equal. There's a big difference between a bag of frozen peas and a package of instant noodles. So how do we differentiate? Processed foods can be divided into three categories: minimally processed, moderately processed, and heavily processed. Let's dive into each. First up, minimally processed foods. These are foods that are altered in ways that don't fundamentally change their nutritional value. Think of washing, cutting, or freezing fruits and vegetables. They're still close to their natural state, just more convenient. Next, we have moderately processed foods. These are foods that have been changed a bit more, like bread, yogurt, or canned vegetables. They might contain added ingredients like salt, sugar, or oils to enhance flavor or preserve freshness, but they still retain much of their original nutrition. Finally, we have heavily processed foods. These are the ones you want to watch out for. They've been altered significantly, often with a long list of additives, preservatives, and artificial ingredients. Think snack cakes, sodas, and fast food. These foods are usually low in nutrients and high in calories, sugar, and unhealthy fats. Why do we process foods in the first place? There are actually several reasons, and some of them are pretty practical. 1. Preservation. Processing helps extend the shelf life of food. Imagine trying to keep fresh tomatoes all year round without canning or freezing them. It'd be pretty tough. 2. Convenience. Processed foods save us time. Whether it's a ready-to-eat meal or pre-cut veggies, the convenience factor is huge. 3. Safety. Certain processes, like pasteurization, make food safer by killing harmful bacteria. 4. Flavor. Processing can enhance or change the flavor of food, making it more appealing to our taste buds. But there's a trade-off. While these processes make our lives easier and our food safer, they can also strip away nutrients and add unhealthy ingredients. So, what does all this mean for our health? The more heavily processed a food is, the more likely it is to contribute to health issues like obesity, heart disease, and diabetes. Heavily processed foods are often loaded with added sugars, unhealthy fats, and sodium, all of which can wreak havoc on your body over time. They're also low in fiber, vitamins, and minerals, meaning they don't give your body the nutrients it needs to thrive. Ingredients like high-fructose corn syrup, hydrogenated oils, and artificial flavors should be red flags. They're common in heavily processed foods and can be detrimental to your health. So how can we make healthier choices? The key is to minimize your intake of heavily processed foods and focus on whole, minimally processed options. Try to fill your cart with foods that are as close to their natural state as possible. Look for items with few ingredients and avoid products with a long list of unrecognizable words. Remember, not all processed foods are bad, but being mindful of what you're eating and how it's been processed can make a big difference in your overall health. Thanks for joining me today to unpack the truth about processed foods. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on living a healthier, happier life. And hey, drop a comment below. What's your favorite minimally processed snack? I'd love to hear from you.